Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Crystal coming at you today with a chit chat. Get ready with me. Today, I don't think I've ever done one of these like chit chat, get ready with me videos, but I wanted to do one today. Just wanted to talk about a few things while I'm doing my makeup. So if you guys are interested in that, then stay tuned. Alright, so I want to talk about my wig first. Like, you guys don't judge me, but I need to wash this wig. So that's why it's looking a little funny. I normally wear it in the middle part, but I wanted to wear it in the side part and I didn't wash it, and actually going to try to bleach my knots for the first time. My friend Casey was like, well, why don't you just try it? And I was like, okay. So we're gonna see what happens with that. But yeah, just don't mind the way that this hair is looking right now. Hopefully it turns out decent. So I feel like I really don't come on here and talk that much. Normally when I'm doing makeup, it's normally like just centered around makeup. But yeah, I just wanted to like kind of give like a kind of life update. So these past couple of weeks, I really have been able to just reflect on just a lot of different things. And really focus on what it is that, you know, I want out of life. I think when, you know, as being women, we sometimes get caught up in the roles that we play, whether you're a wife or a mother or whatever it is. Girlfriend, whatever, we kind of let those roles consume us so much so that we can sometimes really lose what it is that we want to do in life. And I kind of felt like I was experiencing that a tad. I'm just the type of person that, you know, really, I do love other people. I love my family, you know. I love being a mom, especially because it's just like, I feel like being a mom is one of the most rewarding things that you can be in life. And that's not to say that if you can't be a mom, then, you know, you don't have purpose or anything. I'm just saying with my experience, you know, it's very hard, but it is very rewarding. To just be able to raise a child, especially when they're just like, you know, I love my son. He's so smart. He's very like, he's just intelligent. He's very intuitive. And, you know, I'm just really blessed to have been able to birth a child like mine. But like I was saying, when you get just so caught up into the different roles that we play as women, or even if you're a man, sometimes you just get so involved in what it is that you have to do or what society says you have to do that, you know, you really don't do the things that you want to do. You kind of just focus more so on other people than you do on yourself. So over these past few weeks, I've really kind of been able to focus on, you know, things that I want to do as far as like really planning out YouTube content and collaborating with other people, and even, you know, as far as rekindling friendships that may have not, you know, may have, and they weren't over, but it's just like, you know, you just don't make time for one another, and you let life hit you to the point where, you know, a year or so go by and you're just like, oh wow, like I haven't talked to such and such. And, you know, that person can really be a big part of your life, and you just allow everything that's going on in your life to kind of push you away from the people that could really be a part of, you know, peace in your life. This past few weeks, I've really been able to just find a different type of peace within my friendships and everything like that. But life in general has just been a roller coaster. Like, I'm not gonna really go into detail because, you know, there's some things that I do like to keep private, of course. You know, I don't want all my business out on the internet, but you know, I feel like we all have things that we go through in life and you just have to navigate. So I've really been praying. I've really been spending time with family. I actually got to get some time to really just be kid free. You know, my in-laws, they came to get my son for about a week and a couple of days, and that during that time, you know, it was really like kind of like a woo-saw moment to really be able to focus on other things that, you know, didn't have to do with anybody else, that really had to do with what I wanted to do. And that was really refreshing, even though I kind of spent a lot of money, you know, during that time, but nonetheless, I still, you know, just really had a refreshing time. Like, you know how sometimes you just need like a little break, like even if it's not something of you going out of the country or something, just a break where you're just like able to be like, okay, I can do something that I actually want to do. You know, I don't have to worry about doing anything for anybody else. Like, that's just what I was feeling. When you have a child, it's just like everything you want to do goes out the window a lot of times. You know, I couldn't get up and go and just go out for a run, or if I did go out for a run, I had to take him, which would, like, you know, kind of hinder me actually getting stuff done, because, you know, you take a 3-year-old outside for a run, it's not going to work out the way you think it's going to work out. I just was really able to, like I said, like get that woo-saw moment, to really, you know, get to know Crystal again, to just come up with more ideas for YouTube, to collaborate with one of my friends. Camila, she's actually a content creator too, and we were really able to just come together and give, you know, each other something. You know, like, she does one thing, I do another thing. We were able to help each other out, and that was really refreshing to, you know, kind of be able to have a friend that is doing the same things that you're doing, experiencing the same struggles that you're experiencing with content creation, and just coming together and kind of uplifting one another. I've always been creative, an artist, you know, whether it has been through, you know, the traditional art that I do with drawing, whether it has been through makeup, fashion, all of those things. And you know how, you know, you have friends for everything. You know, some friends don't get all into fashion, but you know, they have other things in common with you. You know, it was refreshing to have that friend that's really, you know, trying to do content creation as well, and really just come together and help one another. So that was really nice to be able to do that with her. And you guys saw my other collab with one of my friends from church. It was just nice to be able to do a collab with her as well, and just to reach out with other people that are in the same space that can relate to, you know, sometimes the frustrations that you can deal with as a content creator. And then, you know, as far as exercise goes, I was really able to get into exercise as well. I did miss a few days, and I'm not gonna lie, I did have and pizza. And if you don't know what and pizza is, I'm not sure if it's in other states. I know that it's up here in the DC area, but I freaking love and pizza. But I've been hanging out with my mom a lot, and I got her to try and pizza, but when she likes a certain type of food, you guys, like, she always gets it. Like, she will keep eating it and keep eating it. And so that made me kind of like keep eating it too, because she's like, oh, let's go eat here, let's go eat here. And I'm like, okay, cool. And even though, like, I don't get pepperoni and stuff, I was only doing shrimp and chickpeas, so it wasn't that bad. But I was like, yeah, girl, you need to, like, chill out with all of this pizza. And I think I had it like 3 or 4 times within the past week and a half, and that's not really good. Thankfully, I did not gain any weight. I actually did still lose like 2 pounds, but that's because I was still working out every day. I'm still making sure I exercise. I'm still, you know, out here making sure I'm taking care of myself, because I have, you know, just come a long way when it comes to my health and, you know, my weight and everything. And, you know, I would be devastated if I, you know, went back down the same road of gaining all that weight because I was just eating and not really focusing on, you know, maintaining my weight, or just like all of the gluttonous behaviors of, you know, binge eating and stuff like that. Like, I would just feel really bad. So I just still been making sure that I do my workouts. I still, you know, go for runs and walks. And I watch, well, do the Chloe Ting workouts, but my friend also told me about Sydney Cummings, and her workouts are intense. Like, they're way more intense than Chloe Ting's workouts. Like, I find that I've switched up with the workouts. So like, I'll do Chloe's workouts if I want more of a lower intensity workout, so to speak, because I do feel like Chloe's workouts are definitely effective, but Sydney's workouts are just like they're really good. Like, I haven't seen any of Sydney's workouts that are under 30 minutes. And she posts every day at 5 o'clock. She's like really serious about you know, working out and everything. And I feel like, you know, it's better for me to, you know, do workout videos like that, just because it's a different variety. And I feel like with Chloe, she has more of the, you know, kind of like fast workouts when you want to just do something quick. Maybe I went for a run and I just want to do like a 15 to 20 minute ab workout. That's when I go to do Chloe's videos. And I was so excited when I saw Makeup Shayla post her, you know, transformation on YouTube. Like, I was just so excited about that, because it's funny that, you know, she actually was a big part of my weight loss journey when I first started doing keto. You know, she was kind of like my inspo for that, and just my weight loss journey in general. And I just feel like she has just done such a good job with being consistent and showing that you don't have to necessarily go and get surgery. If that's what you want to do, then that's what you want to do. And I think she has had like what do you call it, breast augmentation or something. But when it comes to like the rest of the body and just trying to lose weight, like, you don't always have to go and feel like you need to have a Instagram body, you need to pay for that in order to, you know, feel good about yourself. I just feel like I feel better knowing that I worked for the body that I have. I just like worked as far as like, you know, I put in the time, I ignored the cravings, I, you know, just was intentional about everything, and that just makes me feel good in general about that. So I was really glad when she uploaded that. That just made me go and look at my weight transition over the past 2 years, because I first did keto in 2018 and I gained all my weight back, and then this year I was just like, you know, I have to get back on track. So I didn't decide to do keto again, but I did decide to just do a healthy lifestyle. This was one of the best decisions that I made. Like, even when I first started out and we were doing like a more vegan diet and letting go of meat, it was just really beneficial, because even today, if I decide to get some type of meat, like, my body just won't let me overeat it, because I've gotten so used to not eating the meat. Being vegan isn't for everybody, because I'm not, you know, vegan. I just had a moment where I wanted to do the vegan diet, and there's nothing wrong being vegan. And I think a lot of people, you know, get scared when you mention like a vegan diet, because it's just like, well, you don't have to do that, and we need meat and this and that. And guys, I'm gonna tell you, you do not need meat in your diet. You don't. But I think we just, like I said, we've gotten so used to a certain way to eat that, you know, we just think that this is something we need. But you can get protein from a lot of different other stuff. You just have to be intentional about, you know, learning about it. But if you just don't want to do a vegan diet, that's just not what you want to do. That's perfectly fine. But I just don't like when people say like, oh, why are you doing vegan diet, or why are you vegetarian? You need this and you need that. And what I found is that when I was having a few issues as far as I was having a few digestive issues, and when I cut out certain things, I found that a lot of it was because of the meat that I was eating, or just certain products that I was eating. And I still, you know, I cut those out because I realized that my body just does not respond to them the right way. One thing I really cut out fully is pork. I never really ate pork like that in general, but you know, it was something that I ate like for holidays, when, you know, someone makes some pork chops or someone makes some pork ribs or something. It was something that I ate. But I found that, you know, that's when I ate that stuff, my migraines would be at an all-time high, because I already had migraines anyway. I'm one of those people that, you know, has migraines. I have to, you know, take medication for that because they come and they are terrible. I found that when I cut out eating pork, I haven't really been having migraines. And, you know, it's probably me cutting out a lot of sugar and stuff too that helped stop them as much. I'm just like a believer in your diet really affecting a lot of things that go on with your body. I remember when I was doing keto and I was having some issues before keto, and I started doing keto, and I went to my doctor and she was asking me, have I been having those issues? And I'm like, no. I'm like, and I really feel like I'm not having them because of keto. And she was like, well, maybe it's something else. And some doctors really believe that what you eat doesn't affect some things. The problem that I was having, she felt like it wasn't from my diet, but I know it was from my diet, and just based off of just how I felt changing my diet. I'm like, yeah, sometimes you just have to know your body well enough to know, like, some doctors will relate one person to everybody, and it's just like, I pay attention to my body very well. So I know that when I did keto, there were certain things that just stopped, and I just took note of that, and that was that. But back to my exercise, my friend sent me an app today, where it's like you're gonna have like a workout plan or whatever, and the name of that app is Fit On, and she just sent it to me today. So I'm gonna do my first workout with Fit On tomorrow morning. I'm definitely excited for that. Like, I'm just been so into like these different workouts. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. Coming through from the booth to the moon, that's the route, what it do? It's the same ones around me, no recruits. Stay down when it's cloudy, not a sun. I just want the cheese like where the Packers be. Never move out west of Hollywood, that's where the actors be. Never trust again if you had ever turned your back on me. Heard you got that bag, well I must have a hefty guy on me. Yeah, count up the loot, yeah, count it up, call up the troops. Alright, you guys, so I'm having like issues with dry lips. It's like off and on, but I got this lip sleeping mask. Don't ask me to pronounce this name because I literally don't know how to pronounce it, but it's really been working for me. I use it basically all throughout the day. It's supposed to be at night, but I like using it whenever I want. And yeah, it's really been helping moisturize my lips. Yeah, I've been using it for about a week and a half, so I would definitely recommend getting it. But back to our little chit chat. So I also wanted to just talk about like supporting your friends' businesses. Since quarantine has, started and we all have really had free time to really do more stuff, I definitely noticed like a lot of my friends really like going out to start more businesses and stuff. Even for me, like I just really started picking back up on YouTube again because I really do enjoy doing YouTube and I have the time to do it, so why not go full throttle at it and just do it. I have a friend that does cosmetics, a friend that is doing body butters, a friend that's making soap, a friend that's doing waist beads, a friend that sells hair, a friend that does fragrances and like home organizing. Just like everybody is just doing so much stuff, and I'm just like super happy for everybody and being able to contribute to like selling products and stuff, because when it comes to certain things, like if I have a friend that makes body butters and stuff and I really like them, why am I gonna go spend money, a whole bunch of money? Now, no, there are certain products that I will still spend money on because I like them, but if I have a friend that makes really good products of something that I really use, I'm gonna like purchase from my friend. And no, I'm not gonna ask for a discount, because I notice like a lot of people, when you're dealing with friends and family, they feel like they should get a discount, and it's just like, no, why don't you guys just like support me, realizing that I do have to pay to make X, Y, and Z, and me giving you a discount is not really contributing to putting back into my business. So I try to make sure I'm not asking my friends for discount, and if you can't afford what they're selling, just like save up the money and purchase it, especially if they're giving you like a good quality product. Like I'm all about good quality, like with certain things, especially when it comes, not with certain things, with a lot of things. But I am fortunate enough to have friends that really have the same standards as me when it comes to products. So they're not gonna just throw something out there and then it's like it's below the mark. I'm going to link their stuff down below from all of my friends that you can purchase products from. A few of them haven't launched yet, so I'm going to ask them, do they want me to share anything with you guys? But like I'm all about women empowerment, I'm all about building up the Black community, all of those things, so I'm always going to be supportive of that stuff. But you guys, I am about to use this palette. I used it the other day and this is my first Natasha Denona palette, and this is the bronze palette, and I absolutely love it. Hold on, you guys. Yes. Sorry, you guys. I had to step away because my son was calling me. I thought he was asleep, in which he was. And sometimes he like wakes up in the middle of the night and just, I think it's the cutest thing ever. He'll like call my name and I'll come in there and be like, hey baby, what's up? And he'll be like, mommy, I love you. So I really think that's so cute. But back to this Natasha Denona palette. Oh, I just love this palette. I feel like you can use this like every day. It's definitely an everyday palette, and this is one of her more affordable palettes. It was only $65, and her palettes are normally like over $100, like $135. So I got this palette and I'm not disappointed, so I'm going to be using it in today's look. So I'm going to kind of pause a little on the chit chat and just do a quick eye look. I went out of my way. I'm trying to feel the eye again. I've lost somewhere in my head. I've been out here all on my own, holding tight to the pledge. I'm somewhere near the edge of wishing we never met. I'm scared of being without you, afraid no one ever know me. I'm out near the edge, and I can't get inside of my head yet. Looking like who I'm becoming, it's all I ever wanted. Never like you guys, so I think I'm going to do a white liner with this look today. Don't know how this is going to go, but we'll see how it turns out. Alright you guys, I am going to pop on some lashes off camera and I will be right back to finish the rest of my face. Alright you guys, I have put on my lashes. Now I'm about to dust off the setting powder. And you guys, you know I have to like throw into this video real quick this whole situation with Jada Pinkett and August Alsina. I know you guys are probably so tired of hearing about this, but I just think this is like a entire mess. I think both parties are just, you know, they both are to blame in this whole situation. And if Jada was going to do what she did, she should have definitely made sure that none of this could have come out, because I feel like now we're at the point where August is now able to troll, hence the song that he made, Entanglement, and capitalize off of that. And it's just like making a mockery of the Smiths, and it's just like, dang, like he's gonna take this and run with it. And even though he's saying that it's not, you know, he didn't come out with any of this to sell his album or anything like that. He just wanted to speak his truth, and which he probably did. It's still like, I just think this is unbelievable, honestly. Not unbelievable, because you did hear like rumors about the Smiths growing up and all of that, but it's just like, wow, like this is just a hot mess. What do you guys think about this whole situation? Like, what do you guys think about it? It just really seemed like August was really like in love with Jada, and Jada just needed a fling. And I know you guys probably heard all of this before, but this is just my interpretation of it. It's just, you know, August was a fling to Jada, and she was, you know, trying to get over whatever Will had done or whatever happened in her and Will's relationship. And she, you know, she went to get that from August, who at that time was super young and just was happy to be with this high profile woman who seemed to really, you know, care about him. And, you know, August probably shouldn't have messed with a married woman. That's where a lot of people mess up, because you start to go mess with someone that's married thinking that they're going to get a divorce, and then they don't, and you're like, oh, you told me you were going to do this. And it's just like, you know, you probably should have just never messed with them in the first place, because they don't have anything saying that they're divorced, nothing along the lines. They're going through a separation, in which, you know, many people know that separations can lead to a divorce, but they can also lead to people getting back together. This whole entanglement, which is the new vocabulary word of the year, is just a mess. It's an entire mess, you guys. All right, you guys, I am finished my makeup. I'm going to try to fix my hair and then I will be right back. All right, you guys, this is the finished look. Super cute, super like it's not too much. Like the subtle, you know, white wing eyeliner. And once again, you guys, don't come for me in this wig. Like, I know that it's not laid. I'm washing it tomorrow. Next time I come on camera, it will be much better. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here today, you guys, and talk to you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.